Hi there, everyone. So I've gotten a lot of requests for to draw Justin Bieber, and so I looked up who it was, and that's who I'm gonna draw today. So as usual, we start with the basics. So today we will start with his shoulders, coming up on either side of his neck, like most people's shoulders. Kind of get his neckline and cleavage in there. One half of his collar, and the other half. And we'll worry about the rest of his shirt later, but you always want to make sure to have that first so there's somewhere for his head to go. And his headline. I don't mean like a newspaper headline, I mean the line surrounding his head on his face. Alright, and now for his hair. So as you can see, we've drawn the head a little bit small, and that's so we'll have space for all of this hair, which looks kind of like, I don't know what you'd call this style, a bouffant maybe, a pompadour, an afro. Oops, that was a mistake. But I don't know. Anyway, he's kind of got this distinctive windswept hairstyle. Um, I kind of liked him in High School Musical. I'm kind of a fan of those movies, but not everyone is, and that's okay. Just everyone's got different tastes, and you can't really force other people to have the same taste as you. So remember, get both ears in there, and you don't have to make them perfect because they're kind of behind his hair, so they could look like anything and you wouldn't even know it. But today we're going to try a new drawing style, and that's where you zoom in. So I want everyone to hold control on their keyboards, and if you have a wheel in your mouse, scroll that up. If you don't, you're out of luck. And so now you can see we've got kind of a big picture here, and that'll make it easier to do fine details like his nose. So yeah, both sides of his nose, and get the general shape here. It's kind of pointy, mushroom looking nose. Get that there, and give him eyes. Look kind of like pimento olives. I don't know if you like those, but that's what eyes always look like to me. Get both eyes. And those are some sparkly eyes. I think we should reflect that in our picture. So get both sides. Fill in the pupil on each side. Get his iris and sclera in there. And I think we should color it brown because they seem like brown eyes. So and don't forget the sparkles. So we're going to do our swap color button, go back to the paintbrush, and add some random sparkles to each of his eyes. So you can make them big if you want. Just kind of the camera glinting off the eyes for a bit of realism here. And now for his again, I don't know what you call this thing, kind of a jowly area. Laugh lines. I don't know. He looks like he's laughing. Maybe he's just. Some people look like that. So get side one and side two, and get this mouth area here. Now this guy, I don't know. Maybe he's just really happy. Maybe he's just kind of like, okay, stop taking pictures of me. I get it. That's what I would be like if I was in his position. But I think we can probably make our picture a little bit happier than it probably is in real life, because you can't always necessarily make the world how you want it to be, but you can make pictures of the world how you want them to be. So let's zoom in on his mouth here and count how many teeth he has. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the top row. So in our picture, we will do 10 on the top row, starting right here with these buck teeth. what do you call those? I know there's like some sort of medical dentistry name for him, but alright, that one's kind of lopsided. Um, but I don't really follow these things, so they could be called anything for all I know. And I don't think it's really important for the picture unless we're going to label it. And in future pictures, we will label what the body parts are called, but right now, we're just going to stick with. I can't get these teeth right. Maybe if I just make them a little smaller. But in future drawings, we're going to label what the body parts are called, so maybe they'll use our drawings in classrooms, or maybe you can get a job that way, actually. Just make drawings and then sell them to classrooms so students can find out what body parts are called. Maybe I'll actually do that. I mean, like, I probably won't stop making these videos, but I'll just make less of them if I can get that as my job. We'll see. 4 and 5. And the bottom teeth are a little bit indistinct, but it looks like there's 4 there, so we'll draw 4 teeth on the bottom. Oh, I guess I kind of did that off center. We'll make it 5. And kind of get the tongue in here. Okay, and so we can zoom back out of this picture. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see the appeal myself, you know, I don't really have Bieber fever or whatever they call it, but, you know, each his own. Alright, got these chin wrinkles in here. A couple of moles. One under his eye. And his eyebrows, you know. They look kind of like shaggy caterpillars, I guess, so draw them like you would draw a shaggy caterpillar or a seismograph or any sort of such thing. Just with the paintbrush tool as usual. That isn't actually the first, that's not the final eyebrow, we gotta do the second layer. Keep going. Alright, now for the other side. But anyway, one thing I do like about Justin Bieber is that he kind of got, I heard he got famous just by making YouTube videos. And I mean, like, I try not to be too optimistic in life, but I just think that maybe the same thing could happen to me, because I've been making videos for a while now and nothing's happened yet. So I'm just kind of hoping that if I make enough, then I might also become a singer. Alright, both eyebrows, and so let's zoom out. Alright, so that looks pretty good. To color it, we get our paint bucket tool, you know, choose kind of a Canadian flesh color. Fill in the head. No, I don't think we need the neck quite yet. Head, his hair. I know, it's kind of hard to choose a good hair color with this program. I guess it's way over on the fringe of orange here. I'll just make it the same color as his eyes, I guess. It's brownish. You know, gotta fill in his little thing here. Painting is a lot harder than it looks. Like, a lot of people just think it's easy because so many famous people do it, but I mean, as I'm sure you know as you're following along with your own pictures, it's not as simple as it might seem. So get out your dropper tool. I wonder if artists ever like actually use a little eyedropper thing and like pick up paint off of their paintings to see what color it is. I mean, it seems like a lot of work to go to. And make it a little bit darker for his neck here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just, I don't really want to draw his neck. I'll just assume he's wearing an ascot and fill that in. Yeah, perfect. Fill in his tongue there. The inside of his mouth is probably some kind of darkish red. Like that. No. Yeah. And his lips, kind of the same sort of thing. Just be careful around the gum area there. This is precise work. Oh, good enough. And he's wearing this bluish shirt, kind of indigo. So, oh, I mean, he probably like stands in front of a lot of auditoriums that are blue, and he's wearing that white shirt, and we're pretty much done here. I I'm a little unsure about leaving these buttons undone, so let's just like add some buttons in. Um, sure, whatever. And that's Justin Bieber. So if you like this video, make sure to send some of your friends. Help get the word out about Justin Bieber. Uh, help me a little bit on my own journey to fame. Uh, and on the gums there, and we're pretty much done. Go to 100%. Or, I mean, even just send this picture to your friends and, label it, let's draw some stuff, okay? And, or even if you don't label it, I won't really mind, but just the important thing is to just get the word out. So just send this picture, they'll probably know where to find it. And everyone have a great Martin Luther King Day next week.